Morning. Matthew, Niagara, Wisconsin. May 16th. Beautiful day outside. Finally getting warm. Don't need my jacket. Just wanted my logo on here. So let's, I got some more thoughts because I keep getting more and more stuff from people, and that's awesome. Let's talk about the DAs again, and under the color of law and law enforcement in the area, because I received a good one. And I'm not going to read this whole thing or release information because labeled personal and confidential. Again, all this information pertaining to child custody and placement and law enforcement's lack of ability to care or do their job and enforce 948.31. This letter, I had an individual that apparently had an issue with Deshae DeMoro, our lovely DA in Marinette County. A few years back, some things were filed. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Office of Lawyer Regulation, the OLR, who I have submitted complaints to before and gone on deaf ears because they do jack shit. They're all in bed together. The DAs, the judges, the attorneys, it goes nowhere. I'm telling you, you guys need to start paying attention. And if you want change, elected officials, DA elected, judge elected, sheriff elected. We need to elect them out of office is what we need to do. Start recall petitions. Get these individuals, these pieces of garbage that violate our rights. And here's my point. So in this letter from the OLR to this individual, it was stated she had brought up some complaints, or they had brought up some complaints about alleged wrongdoings, statutes in Wisconsin, stuff like that. And the OLR basically told them, district attorneys are charged with prosecuting those who violate local, county, and state laws and have discretion to determine whether to file charges and which charges to file. The district attorney is not obligated to investigate your concerns. Now, that's funny because back to under the color of law, we all have motherfucking equal protections under the law. Everybody in this county, in this state, and in the United States. Now, for law enforcement to choose which crimes to prosecute, and the DA, which is just stated by the Office of Lawyer Regulation which crimes to prosecute and or charge, is fucking bullshit because it's a violation of your civil rights. We all have equal protection. And when they act, these actors, which would be the DA, law enforcement, judges, court commissioners, all these people in the county, when they are actors acting in their official job capacity and under the color of law, they refuse your civil rights, your rights to a fair and impartial hearing, your rights to equal protections under the law. Guess what? They're violating the law. It's not discretion. It's unfairness, it's biased, and it's bullshit. And then at the bottom of the letter, and this is important because this is where the OLR, this is where the judges, the DAs, the attorneys, none of them want this stuff getting out there. None of them want stories told because there's a statute and they say pursuant to said statute, the agency must keep requests for investigations confidential. Our file and files pertaining to this matter will be expunged after a period of 3 years. Now that's fucking funny. Because they keep records about other shit, people's criminal past, stuff like that. That's out there for years upon years. But you're telling me when something is filed and said legitimately, and statutes are cited, and people have a grievance, when these grievances are filed, especially with the OLR, you're telling me they expunge that off the attorney's record after 3 fucking years? That is the biggest amount of fucking bullshit I have ever heard in my life. That shows you how crooked the OLR is, the Judicial Commission, all these individuals. Because if somebody has a grievance, it's like running a business. You have the right in this society to speak up. You have First Amendment rights, which is what I am doing right here, and right now. This is my First Amendment right, and there ain't jack shit these motherfuckers can do about it. But I tell you what, if we all band together, there are things we can do. Get them out of office, not reelect them, do recall petitions. These crooked individuals in this county alone and across the state, if we band together, shit like this can get changed. Laws take the representatives to get changed. And when they start seeing people stand up and speaking up for their rights, maybe things will start changing. But under the color of law, they have no right to pick and choose which individual civil rights to uphold and which ones they don't. So that is an important thought for the rest of the day. Let that sink in. And this goes all the way to the Office of Lawyer Regulation, which is run by the state of Wisconsin. So again, some important information because they just want to keep it quiet. I know there are more stories like this out there, more individuals that have not had their rights upheld, equal protections under the law. And under the color law, they are violating yours, mine, and everybody else's right in Marinette County, Wisconsin, and Wisconsin in general. So make it a great Saturday, everybody.